First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. I do belong to this group, but running for city council at large is really a very important, it's a very important part of our city. And so I take it very seriously. So I am glad to be here. Over 5 years ago, I was appointed by Mayor Ron Corbett as a city planning commissioner. It has provided me with an excellent understanding of how to make new development compatible within the existing community. New development is more than just developing real estate. It is also about developing human capital. However, there is an impediment in developing our human capital, and that has to do with poverty. And there is a high poverty rate in Cedar Rapids, and it's among several groups. I want to tackle that problem, because tackling that problem would help reduce youth violence. It would reduce the amount of students on subsidized school meals, and the current amount of students on free and reduced meals is 40%. We have such a difference of people in our city now. There are new people coming to our city all the time. Some come for different reasons. Some come for employment. Some come seeking new homes. Some come even like a refuge. But this place, Cedar Rapids, well, Hiawatha, Cedar Rapids is a place where we want to be able to offer all of our citizens a new and better hope for tomorrow. So I'm working on those. I want to work on those kinds of things. But when we have, and since we have the current situation in terms of violence and the poverty rate, Cedar Rapids won't be able to tolerate those kinds of disparities and remain a viable city. So how can we do that? How can we tackle that? Well, one way that I see that is to tackle these disparities is to promote a 100% literate community. That would be a foundation for a trainable workforce. Another way to help develop the workforce would be to provide a TIF for employers who are willing to train their employees for sustainable employment. And when I say sustainable employment, what I'm looking at is if you can be on the job for more than 3 years, that's sustainable. Too many times, people are getting anymore, there's just all of these temp jobs and those kinds of things. Well, we want people to be able to take care of themselves, and we want families to be able to take care of themselves so that they are not out there having to go to DHS and other places. Fine, if it's available for those who need it, absolutely. But too many of our jobs, like Walmart, we've heard so many times that they are still, employees are still have to subsidize their income. Why? That means that some jobs are not sustainable. They're not helping the families as they should, as they ought. So let's tackle that. And so these are just some of the things that I would like to do for Cedar Rapids City Council. I think that what we need to do is come together as a community with our diverse abilities, our diverse skills, and be able to tackle these problems. And that's why I'm running, because I will bring such diversity, not only obviously as an African American woman who can bring something different to the table, but I bring my experiences from living in different cities, although I was born and raised here. But this is a time, I believe, where we need change. We need a paradigm shift. We need to challenge each other. We need to challenge our city, the city of Cedar Rapids. and I'm ready to take on that challenge and make some things happen. So I ask for you to vote for me on November 3rd. Change is necessary. Let's do it together. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. And as a reminder, I should have stated this earlier, election is next Tuesday, so don't forget to vote. Okay, next up,